So, I've been thinking a lot about relationships, and I think that I have a code down pretty well on what I would consider are deal breakers when it comes to people. The first thing that I look for is accountability. Accountability is everything for me. If you can't hold yourself accountable, then you are a dishonest, manipulative person, and I don't need that. Second thing is following through with what you say. If your behavior does not match your words, that is something that I just don't really condone. I step back, okay, and I analyze that kind of stuff. If I see that you're not holding yourself up to your words, then I have a that can be very dangerous. And so that's something I also look at. And the third thing is that um, I look for um, someone who is respecting me and I respect you, kind of thing, who shows respect, you know, who isn't quick to lashing out, who isn't quick to anger or jealousy, someone who's their own entity and doesn't care what someone else's words do. I would rather someone treat me right but say something else than treat me badly but then say, oh no, I'm treating you very well. I would rather deal with someone who is angry, miserable, but doesn't let it influence their actions, but still chooses to show gratitude and appreciation and respect. That is someone I'm looking for. I don't care if you have an anger problem. I don't care if you have all these issues. I want you to fix them, but I don't want to. You are your own entity. You should be your own source of mental health. You should be fixing yourself. I shouldn't have to. I should be there to support you. I should be a compliment to you. I shouldn't have to put and fix everything. Okay? I already have a lot of shit I need to fix, like if the light goes out, boom, I'm there. So screwing it. If the painting falls off the wall, I'm gonna fix the wall and put the painting back up on the wall. If the tile's coming up, guess what? I'm putting tile back down. We're redoing all the tile. If the floor's rotted, we're redoing the floors. If the tile or if the countertops are broken and falling apart, we're redoing the countertops. You see, there's a trend, right? It's very simple. But I can't fix behavior. I can't fix you. You have to fix yourself. And I've basically gone down that rabbit hole of trying to fix myself, and I've come back a different person. I feel I'm no longer this person who's easily naive to people. I look at things and I trust but verify. Theodore Roosevelt said, trust but verify. And so I verify everything. If it tracks and I don't get any of those spidey senses, guess what? It's on point, But I do all these things thinking that someone will stick around, I do all these things thinking that someone will be there for me, to support me for who I am, and accept me for who I am. Acceptance is important for men, and I don't think a lot of men are being accepted. I think that there's a lot of relationships out there that the men are oftentimes in a competition with their women. I don't want to come home and compete. I've already went to work. I've competed at work. I did my best at work. I don't want to come home to someone yelling and nagging and saying, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm like freaking sounding like Bill Burr over here. I'm not even married to you and you're already nagging me. Fuck. I don't know. What really sucks to me is that I get attached to people really fast, you know? And it sucks because I find people attractive, you know? Specifically women. I find women attractive. And it's hard for me to accept the fact that there's other options out there. I don't know if it's just me just being like, I am my own person. I know my value. I know what I can bring to the table. I know what I can fix, you know? I might not have all the money that all these billionaires have and everything, but you know what? I think I have a pretty good skill portfolio over here of how to fix things, you know? And I can do a lot of things that I see a lot of men can't do that are my age, you know? I know how to do tile. I know how to do um, I could learn anything. I could learn literally anything. If I wanted to learn something, I could sit down and learn it. I know how to weld. I know how to fix cars. I know how to do electrical. I know how to do tile. I know plumbing is something that seems pretty simple to me, you know? That's not difficult. It's just like wiring except with the freaking pipes, you know? You have a hot and cold, drain. How hard could it be, you know? Water heater, okay, I'll get someone to get that in there. I don't really, or I actually know someone that knows water heaters and heaters and stuff like that. So it's like, it's not necessarily what you can do, it's who you know too. And I don't know if women are understanding of that, you know? Just because your man doesn't know how to do something, there's oftentimes 3 or 4 other dudes he can turn to that might know, you know? And so I don't understand women's standards. I really don't. I don't understand it. I have nothing. I've lost everything in my last relationship. I'm technically bankrupt. I just got off the phone with the fucking bank and they want to repo my car, and I'm like, I'm starting a job next the end of this month, and it's what? I don't even know what the date is. That's how much I really care. Stuff doesn't bother me anymore. And I want to be cherished, you know? I want to be appreciated. I want someone who's my other half that we can build a life together. I want something to fix, or not to fix, but to build with, you know? I have a plan on what I want to do. Like, I'm living in my car right now. I want to buy a pop-up camper and move up to Washington because you know what? Screw it. Utah's not working for me. It might be working for a lot of other people. I'm not saying this is a bad state, but I don't like it here anymore. It's that the water's tainted for me. Here it's tainted, okay? And that's the problem is once you have a bad experience somewhere, you just kind of, it's better to move on to somewhere else, you know? Start a new life. And that's what I want to do. But it's hard for me to want to do things if I don't have something to work towards, or if I don't see what I need to work towards. Women are so inconsistent nowadays and inconsiderate that they expect the world to just give them out things, and they expect the same for men, you know? And it's like, I don't have that. I don't have all the things together. I don't think I'll ever have all the things together. But that doesn't make me a bad person if I don't have everything together. I don't understand why women want all these valuable things. I'm in my 20s. 20s are made to be making mistakes. 20s are the most riskiest years for anyone. And you're expecting me to have everything together, have a house, have a car, have everything? Like, no, I'm still trying to figure out my things. I just basically, my career just ended, you know? And so I have to find a new thing to go on. And so I have to build myself back up. And I just wish that if someone was going to be around, they would see me at my worst so they can appreciate me at my best. And it seems like that's not how it is. And maybe I just need to move and find someone up there. I don't know, but it's just, I hate not knowing things. That's one thing I do. That's one thing I've learned. I hate not knowing what thing's gonna happen. I really don't. I like to be in control. I like to be chill. You know, I like to just kind of sit back, relax, but knowing what's gonna happen and then letting life just go on. You know, I don't necessarily need to be in charge every second of the day. I'd rather just be like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is the game plan. This is what we need to do. Get in a routine, you know, and figure out our lives. But it just seems like every time I find a woman that's attracted, she's either taken, lesbian, or is just not even a compliment, you know? It's like, okay, well, I don't know. And so, I don't know. But, I don't know. It seems like the water hole's tainted and we just need to move on with our lives, but it is what it is. I'm just making this video just to kind of upload on my channel, just to kind of get videos out. I'm not necessarily making the quality great, but I'm just kind of ranting in my car and just kind of saying what's on my mind. And I don't know if this is going to offend people. I don't mean anything bad against women. I understand that women have a hard life too. I understand that they oftentimes are in danger all the time and all this, and they like men just because of the safety aspect of it and all this. And I understand all of that stuff. I'm not saying women don't have their problems. What I'm saying is that a lot of men now are just kind of giving up, and I'm kind of trying to get through this hard time and stay on top, but it's difficult when I see a lot of red flags and behaviors and just a door slamming in my face every time I try and initiate anything. And it's just like, I'm not getting anywhere with women. And it's like, okay, and the selection isn't very great. The demographic isn't very great. The personalities are all the same, honestly. Women have almost the same personality. And so now I'm looking at it like, I need a spicy woman, not a sweet woman. I need a spicy woman so I can say what it is and she'll put me in my place. Maybe I need a masculine woman. I don't know. But what it is, I don't know. I just don't really like the whole narrative that women live nowadays. They just, they're very object or things oriented, you know? Like they have their closet, walk-in closet that has like all their purses and belongings, and then they have all their stuff. They just have a lot of stuff and baggage. And I'm like a very minimalistic person now since I'm living in my car, and I just started to not really appreciate things and possessions as much. Like the little things make a difference, you know? Like in my Sequoia, I got my JBL sound system and it sounds amazing, you know? I got my phone. I got my laptop somewhere back there, which is dead because I haven't been able to charge it. And I got my vape, you know? And I'm set, you know? Like, yeah, if I have money, I'd go get SOA and maybe a sandwich and PB&J or honey or something and just live the most comfortable life I can, you know? And that's fine with me. And I don't know if women are okay with that, but that's fine with me. I don't care about living in my car. I don't care about going, jumping state lines to a new life potentially, you know? I will move if it means me being successful. And I'm so set on this that it's like now a daily routine. I wake up, Washington, Oregon, you know, one of the two. I don't care which state. It's just in that vicinity. I want to get away. I want to get away from this. I want to get away from all these issues. Oh, but I need a few months to just make as much money as I can so I can get up there, you know? I'll go buy a pop-up camper. I found one for $3,000. I'll go put it on my back of my car, and that's the end of it, you know? And I'll get really good about backing in that thing, you know? I'll go in a parking lot and just practice for an hour or two, just backing in, you know? But I don't care. I just want to be happy, you know? I want to just release all the stress. The 2 things that I need to get done within the next month and a half, 2 months, is I need to get my phone back on, and I need to get my car payment caught up. Those are my 2 things, and also insurance. I need to make sure my insurance is caught up too. Those 3 things, after those 3 things are done, then I can start looking at maybe a pop-up camper, you know? Oh, and I also need to raise 10 grand as fast as I possibly can. So I might be working a second job just so I can pay for that, you know? I figure if I can get my, so my tools are going away. Hopefully that just cancels itself out. So I don't own anything. If I do, then whoop-de-doo. But my idea is I would just attack my car and then refinance my car for 12 whatever grand. And then I'm a free man. You know, I just pay my bill. And I'll save whatever it is, 6 months of it, of payment. And then I'll try and get financially independent. Anyways, so I'm gonna upload this. Hopefully I can do a daily video or something just to kind of give you guys an update. But I'm not sure what my schedule is going to look like, but I kind of want to start becoming some type of influence of some kind. Because you know what? Maybe I'll meet someone. I don't know. But one thing's for sure, my life has kind of gone down the toilet, and I want to rebuild my life. So hopefully you guys are watching this and understand my perspective. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll keep you guys updated.